Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you for being with me again today. Today, I have a very interesting article, and it has to do with Serbia and Russia and some some energy supplies. It seems like Serbia is going full force towards Russia, even though it could be possible that they do what Erdogan did, which is go towards Russia for a while and then go to the United States for a while, go back to Russia for a while. All right, so let's see what this article says. This article comes from Associated Press from May 29th, 2022, and this is the title. Serbia ignores EU sanctions, secures natural gas deal with Putin. Well, I don't know. I don't remember Serbia being part of the European Union, so I don't know how it could ignore the sanctions of European Union since it's not part of the European Union as far as I remember. Nevertheless, it says here that Serbian President Aleksandar Vučić has refused to explicitly condemn Russia's invasion of Ukraine, and his country has not joined Western sanctions against Moscow. Serbia is almost entirely dependent on Russian gas, and its main energy companies are under Russian majority ownership. As the war in Ukraine rages, Serbia's president announced that he has secured an extremely favorable natural gas deal with Russia during a telephone conversation Sunday with Russian President Vladimir Putin. The deals are over the phone. I thought, okay. Serbian President Aleksandar Vučić has refused to explicitly condemn Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Okay. Vučić claims he wants to take Serbia into the European Union, but has spent recent years cementing ties with Russia, a longtime ally. He said that the last time I checked, Serbia reconsiders its option of applying for EU membership and definitely will not go to NATO. This was the article I covered maybe a week and a half ago. The gas deal is likely to be signed during a visit by Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov to Belgrade early in June, a rare visit by a ranking Russian official to a European country since the Russian invasion of Ukraine. Vučić said he told Putin that he wishes peace, I'm quoting, peace would be established as soon as possible, end quote. Serbia is almost entirely dependent on Russian gas. Okay, we only know that. And it says here, I'm quoting, what I can tell you is that we have agreed on the main elements that are very favorable for Serbia. End quote. Vučić, a former pro-Russian ultra-nationalist, told reporters. Now he got ultra-nationalist. In the previous video, a video that I made regarding Vučić, he was named only nationalist. Now he's ultra-nationalist. The next one is going to be Nazi or something. Oh my God. We agreed to sign a 3-year contract, which is the first element of the contract that suits the Serbian side very well. It's not clear how Serbia would receive the Russian gas if the EU decides to shut off the Russian supply that travels over its member countries. Russia has already cut off gas exports to EU members Finland, Poland, and Bulgaria. The EU as a whole has been hurriedly reducing its reliance on Russian energy since the invasion, blah, 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 but they didn't do it. All right. So under Vučić's 10 years, they start doing a job on Vučić real bad now. Under Vučić, and it says 10-year autocratic rule and relentless pro-Kremlin propaganda, Serbia has gradually slid towards aligning with Russia. Polls suggest a majority in the country would rather join some sort of a union with Moscow than the EU. Democracy, what do you want, right? The agreement reached by President Vučić with President Putin is proof of how much Serbia's decision not to participate in anti-Russia hysteria is respected. Interior Minister Alexander Vulin said, and I'm quoting, "The free leader, free people make decisions that are good for Serbia and do not accept orders." Correct. From the West, that's extra, said Vulin, who is known for his pro-Russia stance. So this is the quote in a quotation marks, uh, and I'm starting quoting it. "The free leader, free people make decisions that are good for Serbia and do not accept orders." End quotes. And then the article adds, "from the West." Yeah. So anyway, what can we do? Well, they said they will do that, and they did it. This is what I said on multiple occasions, that I like leaders and countries, obviously, who have leaders that have, this, and then they do what they say they will do. The other article that I covered regarding Yugoslavia or Serbia, I was about to say Yugoslavia, it was about the Serbian president saying that he could not forget the illegal bombardment of Yugoslavia in 1999, where civilians were killed and all that, and the Chinese embassy was bombed, and anyway, the destruction was major. So that's they don't forget this kind of stuff. Yeah, I know people who usually perpetrate stuff tend to forget um, their acts, but people on the receiving end do not, because they still have to deal with the trauma, have to rebuild their countries, bury their relatives that perished in whatever actions the other guys took. And I don't know. The thing with Serbia is that also, if you remember a few videos back, I posted a video regarding Albania, who, when you say Albania, you think of Kosovo or whatever, and you think of them, that Albania offered, with a big heart that it has, NATO to use one of its military ports, and then another military airfield close to their capital, Tirana. And I don't think that the Serbs look at that with very nice and loving eyes. On the other hand, NATO had some military maneuvers over there, like war game or something, about a month ago in the same area. So where in North Macedonia and other countries were involved or something. I don't think it was North Macedonia, but there were countries in the Balkans that were involved, among plus the Brits and so on. So the Serbs obviously think that's a threat, and it's a rehearsal of something that is directed towards Serbia, and that's because of Kosovo. So the Kosovo thing, as I said, is not a finished business for for a few countries and for many people, and we'll be witnessing that in the past. I would give 2 years, a maximum 4. I would say 2, and then something would happen over there. But thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just. See you in a moment.